What's up, everybody? This is BrownCoat67, and today I'm coming at you from Minecraft, where we are going to be looking at secret bases. I've got noob level, I've got pro level, and I've even got hacker. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me. Let's go. Alright, so starting off, we're going to go to our first noob level. This is for secret base. Now, many of you probably are aware of this already, but you can create a secret door with a painting. And for those of you who were not aware, all you got to do is put down a couple signs. And you can actually place paintings right on top of the side of the sign. So, like, I could place the painting right here, for example. If I were to go to my creative menu, pull up a painting, and place this down right here, bam. I could put the sign up right here, just like that. Now, it doesn't have to be 2 by 2. You could do this with 2 blocks here instead. Either way, it'll work. You know, it's really not that hard to do. It's not too complicated. That's why this is a noob level secret door. Alright, so the next one we got is over here. This one is still, in my books, called a noob level. A little bit better than the last one as far as secrecy. But you can do an underwater base just as simply as this. It doesn't have to be a door. You can actually replace this door with signs like we just had for the painting. All we'd have to do is put the signs up on the side of the blocks there. By putting the signs there instead of the door, we could do the exact same thing. The only difference is like this. If you have a light source, it will be visible at nighttime because the door does block a little bit of the light source. Alright, so now we're moving on to our first pro build here. This is for a secret base. Now, when I say pro, we're starting to get into some more trickier mechanics here. In this case, specifically, we're going to be looking at redstone. So in this one, you actually have to put down your own lever. But when you do, it engages a piston door. Now, you can make this as deep as you want. You can make it, you know, whatever kind of material you want to make it blend in or whatever. But this is definitely something that I would call a pro level build, simply because of the redstone mechanics that are involved with that. Now, our next pro build here is actually much less of a secret base and more of a secure base. So, if I come over here, you have an iron door. And there's a button. You push it, nothing happens. Door does not open. You actually have a key card that you need to use in order to get in. So we click on this here, which is actually a dropper, and I'm going to put the key card right in here. And then I'm going to push this button. Takes a second, but the door opens, and I'm going to go inside. And right here is my key card. So I'm going to put that back in my inventory. And this pressure plate works to open and close the door. Now, obviously, you can have your base much bigger than this. You know, this is just a demonstration here. But this is a really secure way to maintain that your eyes only type of deal without having to hide your base. Now, I'm going to go over all of this at the end and show you how it's done. So make sure you stay tuned if you're interested. But we're going to look at our one and only hacker build. Now, this is a very cool one. So we're actually just going to jump right down here in this pool of lava. And this is perfectly safe. To show you that, and take you over to survival mode real quick. Don't mind the hearts. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. So you take a little bit of damage, but as soon as you are down, you are saturated right away. Okay, remind you, this is hacker's base. Alright, so we're actually utilizing command blocks for this. And, oh no, how do I get out, right? Maybe it's the teleporter. I don't know. Ooh, yeah. See, I love command blocks. It's teleporting you up in the air. And it's giving you slow falling. So again, we're just going to jump right in here. take a little bit of damage, but immediately your health is regenerated. And again, teleport out. If anybody tries to follow you in there, they are not going to have as much luck as you are. And I will go over that here again. I'll show you also how to build the other builds. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you the piston door method here. Okay, so starting off with the piston door build here, you're going to need to do 1 block deep here for 1. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks that are 2 deep here. And then 1 more that is only 1 deep. So right away, we're going to take our redstone dust. And we're going to line the bottom of this down here. On these ends, we're going to put a redstone torch. Alright, now above that torch here, we're going to put a block. This is on both sides. And we're going to put redstone dust on top of those blocks. Alright, then we're going to put a sticky piston here. And then another one on top. Same with over here on this side. So you have sticky pistons on both sides. And then you're going to take the material that you want your door to be made out of. In this case, I'm just going to use blue wool. And we're going to put that like this. Now for your lever, all you're going to have to do for that is just make a line out. Like so. Alright, so now you could put the lever here. You know, if you want to use the door, or you could, you know, build it up here onto this block, or you could run your line anywhere else. And if you want to make this multiple doors like you saw, just like you would running that line out for the lever, we're actually just going to run a line this way for the next door. And we're going to put repeaters down here. Now, if you want to delay, I put the repeaters down all the way ticked. If you don't want to delay, just don't put the tick down. The repeater should be pretty close to instant. And then you're going to continue with your build. So again, you're going to put the redstone torches here and here. You're going to put dust down the middle. Okay. You're going to put the green wool blocks here and here with redstone on top. You're going to grab out your sticky pistons. Pile those up, and then you're going to add your door pieces. So now, with this one lever, I have a door. Okay, so I did have an issue there where these pistons were not actuating. I got it fixed. The problem is that I had originally ran my redstone line off here for the lever, and you want to actually make sure that it's one space in. This redstone line needs to run into this dirt pile here with the redstone torch. Otherwise, we will not deactivate the pistons. So, I got that fixed. So, make sure that your line runs off at least 1 block away from the redstone torch. Just like that. Alright, so this one over here, I actually left wide open for us to come and take a look. So, as you remember, we have the chest right here on the inside, and there is a block of obsidian. Alright, this is the chest here. So on the other side of this dropper, we immediately have a hopper. Inside this hopper are very, very special items, and they're all custom names, so you're going to have to name these on an anvil. I have 1 key card, which is identical to the key card that's in my inventory. You're going to want to put this in the first slot. All of the rest of these blocks can be anything you want. But you need to make sure that they have a custom name. So I just took oak planks, and I made sure that I had 21 pieces in it. Okay? And then I made sure to give them a custom name. You want to have 21 pieces of whatever these are and your key card. The reason being is with 21 pieces in there, you output 1 redstone signal. From there, you want to have a comparator on top of a piston. Now this piston is actually going to be facing into an obsidian block, which is the one that you see right on the inside here. The reason is you do not want the piston to actually move, so you need to have an immovable block there. On the other side of it, you need to have a glass block. Because it's a transparent block, it does not transmit a redstone signal. Then on the other side, you need to have redstone dust on top of a solid block, and then a repeater running into a solid block below the piston. On the side of the piston, right below the hopper, you need to have a redstone torch. Now down here, we have 2 more droppers. Now these droppers are facing each other. So this dropper, the dispenser side of it is on the right. This dropper here, the dispenser side, is on the left. So they're actually facing directly into each other. Now on the inside, we have 1 block. Just 1 block. It can be any block, but you need just 1. This is going to be part of the mechanism that opens the door. Now, when I come in here and I put this key card in, it's going to take me in here. Let me open this. Okay. Underneath this chest, we have a repeater that runs directly into this block, which is the block that we had the pressure plate on. And then running from the other dropper, you have a comparator. It's not clicked on, that runs into the block that you have your door on top of. That way, when you come inside and you step on the pressure plate, the door closes. But when the key card enters this chest here, the door opens. That way it will always open when you put your key card in and fire that button, and it'll always close when you come inside and step on the pressure plate. Alright, last but not least, we have the hacker base that I'm going to show you how to do. Now this one, again, is using command blocks, so I'm going to drop in here, and you're actually going to see that the lava disappeared. So this is actually done in 2 parts. Got to figure out which side it's on. It's always the last one, right? So we have a command block here, a comparator, and then we have another command block with some redstone dust on top of it. So the first one here is a test for command. It's going to check all players, and it's going to see if they're named BrownCoat67, and it's going to see if they're within a radius of 3 blocks. Okay, and this is always active on repeat, so it'll work over and over and over again. So when I come near within 3 blocks, fires up this comparator, and which turns on this redstone dust, which powers this command block. So underneath the redstone dust, we have this command block. It has fill these coordinates with air, and we're replacing lava. So that is actually what's allowed us to drop down with taking minimal damage, and we didn't get stuck in a layer of lava, because as we hit the lava was actually disappearing. This one is in the wall. Over here, not too far away from the pool, about 6 blocks away. And this is going to be very similar to the one that you just saw. Alright, we got a command block, a comparator, and then another command block. So again, this one here is a test for command. It's looking for me. But this one's got a radius of 6, which is about this far away. And then it's powering up this command block here, which gives us regeneration. And then also below the pool of water is another one. This one again testing for me, and then it's powering the command block that is going to replace the air with lava. So it's going to be almost the same command, only we have lava and air replacing each other. Now, the teleporter is going to be a little bit harder here. I got to try to show it to you without getting too close, because, you know, it teleports. So, similar setup in here. This one is going to be a test 4 block. It's going to look for me within a radius of 3. So actually, let me put this as needs redstone, so now it should not function when I get close. Perfect. Alright, and then right here we have a command block that gives you slow falling. So after you get close, it's going to give you slow falling for 12 seconds. And then it's going to teleport you to these coordinates here, which is, as you saw earlier, quite a bit up into the sky. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the noob level, pro level, and hacker level secret base doors. Let me know in the comment section below which ones you've done before, which ones you want to use, and which ones you thought were pretty cool. My personal favorites in this one were actually the keycard door and the hacker base. I do enjoy using command blocks, as you've probably seen. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button because you love my videos. If you're watching right now and you haven't done that, well, I will convince you by dancing. I call this the pickaxe. Yeah, you like those moves, don't you? That's right. Go hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time.